I've always wanted to make a simple chair, a dining chair. They sound simple until you actually look into them. They're full of math, angles, and they need to be solid. Let's make a complete one, from two 2x4s, one for the frame and one for the seat. Cut your first 2x4 into 3 parts, 40 inches, 20 inches, and the rest leaves you with 36 inches. The shorter part is for the front legs. Trim off the edge, then cut into two 2x2s. Do the same with the 36-inch part, which will be the most complex part of the build, the back legs. For the remaining part and the second 2x4, rip into 3 equal parts. The perfect angle for a dining chair is around 8 degrees, so that's what I used here. Measure from the midpoint at 18 inches. Cut those on the bandsaw, and we will not so magically make this 2x2 bend. Glue them back into place like this. I use the screw to keep them from sliding. The screw is removed later. The rest of the non-leg parts are made from the more narrow pieces. Cut the list above. For the seat parts, I used a stop block to cut the 9 identical parts. I'm using those 4 little blocks to simulate the legs during the first parts of assembly. It makes it much easier. It's hard to put into words all the details of this build, but I offer a full detail plan available at mattbuilds.com. Members get the plans for free as they release. Thanks for checking it out. While you're at it, please like this video and subscribe. It helps a lot. Since the back of the chair is more narrow than the front, we need to cut those parts at an angle. Trace a line parallel to the legs 2x2, then transfer it onto the miter saw. For the middle brace, same concept. Trace the line here, then cut it at the miter saw. Glue up the seat now, so it has time to dry before assembly. Put in clamps and set aside. Before the glue cures up, you can remove it from the clamps and scrape off any dry glue. It'll make sanding much easier. Time for assembly. Remove the screws holding the back legs together. I traced an angle at the bottom of the legs, then cut it on the bandsaw. Sand everything to perfection. I used a bottle of wipe-on poly to trace the shape of the back pieces, then cut them on the bandsaw. Perfect again with sanding. Assemble with glue and clamps, then drill dowels from both ends into it. For the frame, same thing. Clamp and glue, then drill in dowels. Align the pieces at 18 inches from the bottom of the chair. Clamp in the back pieces with glue. The dowels will all be added at the end for the chair's frame. Everything should fit in place nicely with all the mat and angles we got done. Drill all the joints and add the glued up dowels. Cut and sand them flush. Sand the rest of the chair to look nice and perfect, adding chamfers on the top of the poles. Cut the seat so it fits between the back legs. Trace the seat from under, cut it, and sand it nice and smooth. Add glue all along the frame, put the seat on top and clamp it down hard. Paint or finish the chair. I went with black. All done. Thanks for watching. This chair is going to be in my shop to watch laser and 3D printing projects in action. Subscribe for more videos and see you next time.